Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm opening up this new gouache set that I got on Amazon for like $15, so it was really cheap and really nice. But let me say, I was seriously struggling with opening up these containers. Like, I know people have said that it's hard, but it was just like way harder than I expected. And I had a gouache set for like a couple years, and it just got pretty old, so I decided to get a new one. But I didn't expect it to be so hard. Like this brown one, I had to go back to that later and like work on it again, because there was just like this plastic stuck to the like rim of it. So I don't know, that was a little bit weird. So every set comes with 2 whites. So right here, I'm gonna open up the second white.
Not!
That was a trick! It's smarter to set it aside until the first one is all gone. Then I had to backtrack and deal with this stupid brown. Aw, I did it! And then my hands were super dirty and it was really hard to get the paint out. Right here was supposed to be really clicky ASMR, but my house is so loud that I couldn't do it. And then when I tried to put the white in, I couldn't put it in without getting it dirty. But we're all good because this gouache set is so nice and so pretty. Then I decided I was going to swatch it because I thought that it would be like, you know, cute and like that's what everyone always does. But like I never even use the swatches. This was so tedious and annoying, and my brush I was using was like really crappy apparently because the bristles started like fraying out, and then I like couldn't even get boxes. And it just started being worse and worse, and it was so hard trying to get the paint off of the lid wrapper things. And so finally I just took like a really big brush and just like gave up on trying to make it look pretty. It just like looks worse and worse the more that it goes, and I'm never gonna try to like do things to be nice ever again. So if I ever open anything else up, there will be no more swatches because this was terrible. Like I don't know, does anyone actually look at the swatches when they use them? Like all the artists, they always do that. And so it's like, oh, you have to swatch stuff, but I will never go back and look at this. Like, I don't care. If it dries a little bit different, who cares? And then I was just doing I don't really know what I'm doing here, so let's ignore it. It's a time that everyone's been waiting for, when you get to watch me have no clue what I'm doing, because I don't know why it was like I was struggling so much with like the sky. I don't think it's the gouache's fault. I think I forgot what it's like to paint on like a canvas. This is a watercolor canvas, right? So it is better for gouache, but it's still, you just always have to make it thicker than you would have to on paper because it always appears to be more sheer. So yeah, I don't know, like it was good. It turned out good, I guess. I wish I like would have made it thicker and added more paint, because compared to what it looks like in the end, like the bottom part looks like way more painted than the top, but that's okay. It's fine. Nobody else really cares except for me. Like it's always me, the only person who's like, oh, it looks terrible, and everyone else is like, what's wrong with you? It looks great. But you know, that's life. Nobody else does paintings in my family, so nobody else understands. Yeah, so this is just me struggling for like a really long time, just trying to get the gradient to be good, because for some reason I couldn't blend it. Like I don't know what was going on. I was just like, I guess I was just really struggling. Like I just kept going on and like trying to add stuff, and it just like wasn't working.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, it's not even funny. I don't know what it is. Like, why do I always have to pretend to be so like depressed? Like all of the jokes that I make are just like, oh, and then everything's terrible and I just can't like what is that? It's not even funny. Like everybody thinks that I'm like super negative, but I don't actually think that everything is terrible. I just like don't know how to like say positive things. Like I just have to act like everything's terrible, like, because it's funny. Now, this moon was really ugly, though. Like, I tried to fix it, and it still looks so bad. Like, what is that? No moon looks like that in real life. It's okay. Okay. And that's why there's a halo of light around it, because I tried to fix it, but like I didn't really feel like trying to color match the top of the sky. It's so annoying. And I was gonna mess up whatever blending I had already done that was half decent. I don't know. It's just the sky. I just want to ignore the sky, honestly. Like, every time I try to make a sky, it always ends up a gradient of blue and pink. No matter how much I try to just make it yellow, I always add pink. And it always ends up having more clouds in the reference photo and just sparkles and stars. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. It's going to end up having stars. Like, I can't stop it. It's like the tide that comes. It will always come. You can never stop it. There will always be stars. Then I wanted to finish this all in one day, but then we had to leave. I cannot remember where we were going, but I had to leave. And so I had to do this the next day. Yep. So this is the next day. I'm getting it out. And just don't pay attention to the yellow. That yellow always ends up having green in it. So yeah, I don't really want to try and not get it dirty, because I'm not going to enjoy the creative process if I have to constantly worry about keeping my paints clean. It is a killjoy. I have to say that it is a killjoy. I have to agree with, like, me 2 days ago when I wrote that. So this is a sunflower seed. You are so smart. I can't believe that you guessed it right. I must be really good at this, because you got it right. There are so many flowers that grow in fields, and they have like the big brown center and the yellow leaves. And so I'm just so glad that I really captured the essence of a sunflower so that you could have guessed it. Not like just so early on, like not because of the thumbnail. Like, it's just purely my talent. Just the whole process looks great because of how good I am.
Have you ever had a dream that you could?
Well, we're getting to the end. My favorite part, when like I add all the details and like everything comes together and stuff. So, and I've been talking way too much. I don't know how to shut up. So I'm going to make myself stop talking, and I'm gonna let you just enjoy it with some music. So, goodbye. here we are. After about 3 hours, I finally completed it. I think I like it. Yeah, I think I like it a lot.